Anyway, chapter 2. What happened to your helmet and your parachute and...
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Mr. Underhill. Willbrush Weatherwood. And I want to become a pirate. Yes.
My name is,
Willowbrush.
Weatherwood?
What kind of a name is that?
Well, it's just my name.
So you don't want to tell me your real name, then? On a secret mission, are we?
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort, residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers, is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Yes.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows? Who knows?
Why does he think about stuff? I mean... Why do we need to think about stuff?
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
I find that it's generally not a good idea to follow someone into war whose nickname or whatever is the Handsome or something along those lines. I mean, they may be charismatic, but not necessarily good, like warriors. So, yeah.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Willowbrush Weatherwood, who wants to become a pirate, best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
Right. I guess that's my official name now. Look at the flat stone.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground.
Lift it.
Ugh! I've discovered the secret world of beetles, bugs, and fleas and spiders. The beetles don't seem to like the bright light as they're scurrying into the shadows. Not that quick about it, though. I could certainly catch a few, but where would I store them?
I don't know. Good to know. I guess. Maybe I need some bugs later.
It says the meadows. No idea what that's supposed to be. Swamp of Death. I don't think so. Doesn't sound particularly healthy to me. It says the
Oh, wait. This is the sign? Sure. Okay. A rabbit. Hello.
Oh, a fluffy, wuffy little bunny rabbit. All white and soft and gentle and sweet. And I just want to cuddle it. And, oh, I'm an adventurer now. I must act like one. It's a rabbit. A white one.
Take it.
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily. And besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway. I mean, except just love it to bits.
Yes. Get a carrot, I guess. I don't know why I need to pick up a rabbit. Wait. What's this?
There have been some heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage.
Oh. That was this particular thing, but it's just a wall in general.
I think that's the town's coat of arms, but it's pretty faded and dirty. You can't really see anything.
No weapon.
I don't think anyone in my family has ever set foot in a human town before, not even Grandad.
You'll be the first then. Wizard. With 2 Z's. That's not very promising.
Some boxes and cartons, they're all empty. There are 2 signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks.
Go inside.
No one home.
Well. What's this? Tavern.
You hear a lot of bad things about rundown taverns. On the other hand, they're often the starting point of many a fantastic adventure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had enough of those yet.
And go inside.
Have you got Form 12B for me?
Oh, the blue one.
No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come with you. I need a delivery note and I want to send off a registered letter.
What?
What are you doing?
Hi.
What do you think?
You can see what we're doing.
We're playing.
Oh, damn, I've forgotten my ID card.
You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
The only true kind of game. A role-playing game.
Okay.
And what is this role-playing game all about?
It's set in a fantasy world.
Totally without dragons, orcs, and magic.
But instead... Oh! Here. Come over here. I found the tax inspector.
Wait for me. I'll be there in a sec.
Once I've got this stamp, I can finally conclude the fiscal year.
You know what that means?
Tax office!
I mean, sure. I guess for people living in a D&D world, this would be fun?
And you really enjoy playing the game?
Of course.
Certainly. You can escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and monsters. And you meet new people. It's not only us who play this game.
It's played all over the world.
There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't include us.
but one's just gone off to the toilet.
It's an MMO. It's
And when is the game over? When have you won?
Won. There is no winner, just like in real life.
The game has no end. You just keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket.
Leave her, leave her. That's a hard quest series. You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have to... Ugh.
So the game never ends? Great. Might I ask you who you both are?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant at a medium-sized cooperative bank. But I want to retrain as a tax consultant with specialization in tax-effective investments. They have really fabulous skill trees.
And I'm Mary Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed gear.
I've not the slightest idea what those two are talking about. Maybe it's a role-player thing. I meant, who are you two in real life?
Oh, right. I used to be a successful merchant. I had a shop here in town and lots of market stalls. Now all I own is that knackered old stall outside the door there. No customers, no business.
makes
Well,
sense.
maybe I could buy something from you.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
And who are you?
I'm Master Marcus, the local mage teacher.
You're the
Right.
mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game started.
I mean,
this device...
it never ends, so
What indeed? We type in our input and the machine shows us what everyone else is doing.
It saves our equipment and controls the characters that aren't being controlled by other players.
And how does it work?
No idea. That thing is linked to a server somehow and that takes care of running it.
Best of luck in... wherever.
Thanks for nothing.
You know, that's about the silliest game I've ever heard of. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
I don't know. It's strange how that works. Look at the jar.
Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that back home. Ours are smaller though.
It's an empty jar. It didn't look empty, but sure.
Splendid two-pointer.
What?
Perhaps the inn gets its name from the boar's head.
I guess?
These two use the same machine to play their strange role-playing game. My family would just love this.
Get the door and the sign.
A door bearing a sign that says server's room, no entry.
Enter.
It says no entry. Now, just because I'm in a big town doesn't mean I'm going to turn into a criminal.
Why not? Sounds fun. Okay. Box of tools? Do I still
A
have?
box full
No.
of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw.
Take the saw. For
Of course, the saw doesn't meet the gnome tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's usable.
yes.
The shelves are full of dusty bottles and tankards. Some are still half full. Perhaps the owners had to leave town in a hurry. From butterbeer to pumpkin juice to fire whiskey. It's all here, but I don't need any of that.
Yeah, me neither. Drain. Oh.
What kind of name is that? I've never been to a tavern with a more ridiculous name. Well, then again, I've never actually been to a human tavern before.
Didn't say the name, but I think it says Prancing Hoghead. So that's a
The
thing.
cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months.
Halt! Access only for authorized persons.
Shield Hand, are you the guard of the upper gate?
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you, the guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures.
But why didn't you say you were the guard?
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
So what do I have to
There must be a
do?
way to get to see the Archmage. What would I have to do?
Only people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in. Do you have an invitation?
Of course I do.
Of course.
And where is it?
You don't need to see my invitation.
I certainly do.
That didn't work.
You don't need to see my invitation.
You really believe that'll work?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
So, where's the invitation?
My, my dog ate it.
I've no time for this. So, where's the invitation?
It's invisible.
It's an invisible invitation.
An invisible invitation. Really?
Yes, from the, Unseen University.
Never heard of it. So, where's the invitation?
No, unfortunately not.
What?
There you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to see the Archmage. But
That's-
you could be admitted, of course. If you were a mage yourself.
Mages are allowed to speak with the Archmage.
Naturally.
Or
He's the head of the order, after all. You know any mages by any chance?
Well, I'd like to be one myself.
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's butt cheek.
Really? Why?
Well, Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
a rustle up a mage, can I then go along with him into the tower?
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied by a mage.
No, the mage would be allowed up, not you. But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then, you must be a mage yourself.
How do you know whether someone is a mage or not? Their magical aura? Or by the charisma and wisdom they radiate?
By their mage diploma.
Huh?
Every trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to
Right.
me here, and then I let them into the upper town.
That's
so that
how
means
easy
if
it
I
is.
show you a mage diploma, I can see the Archmage.
Well, show me an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the Archmage myself.
If there's no other way, then I, Wilbrush Weatherwood, will just end up being the first magician in a long line of pirates.
Good
That's a
luck.
sentence.
You'll find the mage teacher in the tavern. Just see what he thinks of the idea.
How can I become an accredited mage then?
You? Not at all.
And how do others do it?
Well, there are mage schools. There's one just down the street, Master Marcus's magical mage school. But Master Marcus shut up shop weeks ago. Now he spends the whole day sitting in the tavern playing some kind of role-play game.
Yes.
I'm going to get my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh man, there's no way I can do a full course of mage training just to get into the Archmage's tower. Maybe the mage teacher will lend me a diploma, and once I've given up the ring, well, maybe I could really take a stab at it.
Yes. Sounds like a plan. There's the sandwich.
A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his...
This giant sandwich. Keep accidentally
This
clicking
fruit
the
looks
mouse.
like grapes. In truth, they're grapes from a poison ivy. I was bedridden for 2 weeks because of those as a child, and I read about Nightilo's adventures.
Alright. Nothing more I can do with that, apparently. I wanted to check
A
this.
very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere. A very dirty drain.
Okay. That's not helpful.
The moving companies must have earned a fortune when the city was abandoned. They earned some good coin. They're firmly in goblin hands, and no one really likes to negotiate with them about prices.
Yeah, yet another fantasy race stereotype right there.
Excuse me. Master Marcus, I need,
Shh, I'm playing.
Yes, but I urgently need,
Later!
But without a mage diploma, I can't...
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Not a prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game is running.
Yes. So let's make it unrun.
I don't understand what's being displayed there, or what these two are entering, but the machine seems to be functioning perfectly.
That's
I don't
good.
understand what...
I don't understand how that works either, but then again... Medieval computer or something? I don't know. I can't go anywhere else.
It says The Meadows. No idea what that's supposed to be.
Just reads the sign, which is of no help. Look at the small tree. Oh, do I need to make it?
A small tree. It survived the bloody battles and the decline of the town without a scratch. A sign of hope.
I was gonna saw it down, but I guess that's not what we do. Ooh, can I get the bugs?
Those bugs are sure to be still there.
Do we fill
Yep, there they are.
the game with actual bugs?
Okay then, I'll collect some of those bugs in the jar. Done.
I don't know how. No. Probably have to get into the back room somehow, but I don't really know.
No choice.
Oh, well,
What the? A hairy demon. He's operating a machine.
guess it wasn't.
A small black container. It could be an inkwell.
Guess we're a criminal now.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge.
Right. So how do we get rid of this demon?
The demon seems to be busy. He probably has to toil day and night just to keep the game going. For save games. Sorry, couldn't resist. The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange.
Yes.
That service chair is a pretty rickety piece of woodwork. He's not really likely to let me saw that chair while he's sitting on it.
Okay, so we need to get him to somehow... go away? Oh, wait.
The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing.
Okay.
The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily.
Now we gotta figure out a way to make him switch chairs?
It says online, whatever that means.
That means it's not offline. Can't take the ink pot. Can't. What's this?
There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted alphabetically. Let's see. Rare watering can, volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums, increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder, offers room for up to 16 forms.
Okay.
Slip-resistant suspenders, prevents sock slippage. These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game.
How an RPG would look if it was like what's the word? Not digital. How do I get the monkey to switch chairs?
There's a sack on the cart. Something about the smell tells me it's probably full of rotten grain. Nothing for me there.
Okay.
A very dirty drain. The sewer...
Is there anything at all? Oh, this is the merchant
This must
stall.
be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the merchant is still playing that strange game. This must be the last... Nothing more... The door's locked. The mage teacher is still sitting in the tavern playing that strange game.
Okay.
Hey, what did you just hide there?
Nothing.
Wait, what? Did he just hide? I wasn't paying attention to him, I was looking at everything else.
I saw you eating something, and then you hid it when you saw me. What was it?
You what? I wasn't eating anything.
Oh, yes, you were. It was a long, yellow thing.
And if I'm off,
Banana.
that's a whole crateful that's been delivered. And I'm taking the rest to the monkey just as soon as I have my next break period.
That's food for the hairy demon in the tavern.
What do you mean, a demon? That's a monkey.
A what?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas. And me too.
You eat demon food?
Isn't it dangerous for humans to eat demon food?
What? Bananas are delicious. The monkey goes crazy for them.
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those things from every delivery.
Well, perhaps it's not officially.
And if I were to tell the Archmage, wouldn't he punish you?
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage? You got a mage diploma?
It laughed before the animation. That was...
Those two players get really upset about technical difficulties in their role-playing game.
Yes. And?
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving the hairy demon of his food?
Well, no. I can't imagine that.
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they think about it? After all, they pay a lot of money to ensure that the game works.
Well,
And if it really is due to the lack of fruit, maybe they would like their money back.
All right. Here's a banana. You have to peel the skin off it before you can eat it. Now get out of here.
Oh, thanks ever so much.
Okay. So I got a banana. do I just give it to the monkey? I can't put it on the chair.
Maybe I can distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have here.
What's going on now? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got lag.
Lad.
Oh, I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits, and still nothing works. Everything I've got is junk. All a whole load of totally outdated technology. I've had enough. I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely, me too.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem and the two will finally stop playing.
Right. I don't think I'm gonna get a second banana.
I don't particularly care for Mr. Shieldhand. I'm really happy I don't have any more questions.
But
A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his giant sandwich.
right.
The Seastone City coat of arms. I recognize it from a map. It looks a little worse for wear. Oh, like everything else here.
So I need another distraction. But what?
The demon might notice if I... He sure bounces around on that chair. No wonder there's a replacement chair within reach. The banana distracted him pretty well, but it won't work twice. Oh, demon! Hear my words. They call me Wilbur Weathervane. As one might imagine, I didn't understand a single word of that.
Right. Okay.
He sure bounces around on that chair.
Mess
Now,
up the
let's
cards.
see if we can annoy the demon. Whoa, that demon's fast. He must have amazing intellectual powers.
Can I do that
Time for
again?
Another go.
Right.
That would have hurt the being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing
He's
working.
made of flesh and
That's
blood,
the
even if he was a
server
demon.
And I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right now.
Also, yes, the server definitely
That's it.
crashed.
I can't be bothered anymore. I'm checking this in. They'll suffer the consequences for what they're doing. Right. Well, I'll give them one more chance. But just one. It's not like we couldn't stop if we wanted to. We could, but we don't want to. Too right. Except if they don't get to grips with their problems. Then it's over. Write that to them.
No way! What will it take to finally get those two to stop playing?
I was gonna say, how can they play if the monkey is knocked out? But it's not knocked out anymore, so... Yeah. Wait.
Let's see.
No bugs in the game,
Ah!
bugs in the server.
Oh, what's going on now?
The server's gone crazy.
Completely buggy.
I'm not going to get upset about it. Why should I get upset about it?
What?
I started playing this game because it was fun. It isn't anymore.
Uh,
And if it isn't fun, then you should just stop playing it.
Yes.
Bill, are you all right? Bill, you've got to breathe. Come
Devil.
on, let's get some fresh air. We'll pick up where we left off in a few days, okay?
I
What?
did it! At last they stopped playing. I'll be able to have a halfway normal conversation with them now. The mage teacher simply must lend me a diploma. How else can I get into the tower?
How about ta-da! Actually becoming a mage.
The game is over. I wonder if he's happy.
Hmm.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge.
Guess I'm not getting that. Yet? I don't know if I can get him out of there at some point.